Hi, my name's Alyssa from Alyssa Engle Cycling. Thank you for joining me for this awesome 80s ride. Yes, I'm in a blue leotard. I've got a hot pink headband. I'm ready to go. I hope you are too. Grab some water, hop on your bike, and we'll get started. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Shoulders come up to your ears as you inhale. Release as you exhale. Second deep breath in. Shoulders relax as you exhale. And third deep breath in. Shoulders come up to the ears. And relax them all the way down as you exhale. Hands come into first. You should have mild resistance on the bike. Legs are warming up. Working with the bike, pulling the pedals around in smooth, even circles. Scan your body for form. Shoulders should be nice and relaxed, not hiked up around your ears. Elbows are tucked in close to the body. Knees should be in line over your big toes. Toes are relaxed in your shoes. Add on a little more resistance. Legs are still waking up. Cadence should be around 90 to 100. Focus on your breathing for another minute. Add on a little more resistance. Got mild to moderate resistance on the bike now. Legs are still warming up. Keeping your cadence at around 90. Your level of intensity should be around a 7. It should feel good. You should be able to sustain this pace for a while. But because you like a challenge, we're only going to be here for a couple minutes before we increase our resistance. Should be continually scanning your body for form, making little adjustments where you need to. You should be feeling good. Muscles are warm and ready to go at this point. We're gonna head into our first set of intervals. Add moderate resistance on the bike. Come up for 20 seconds running, hands stay in first. Cadence should be around 75 to 80, level 7 intensity. We'll only be here for a couple more seconds before we switch our position. 20 seconds standing climb, hands come out to third. Weight stays centered over your feet. Heart rate should be coming up a bit. Seconds in the saddle. Keep that cadence 75 to 80 still. Still working around a level 7 intensity. Let's add on a little more resistance. Come back up out of the saddle, standing run for 20 again. Working up to a level 8 intensity. Cadence should still be around 75. Heart rate's coming up a little bit more. Legs are working harder. 20 seconds standing run, or sorry, standing climb, hands come out to third. Weight should be centered over your feet, hands Hands are just here for balance. Second seated climb back in the saddle. Cadence, resistance, everything stays the same. Should be feeling a little more difficult. Stay with it. Increase your resistance. Come back up, standing run, 20 seconds. Coming up to a level 9 intensity. Still trying to keep that cadence around 75 with heavy resistance on the bike. This should feel challenging. Dig in. Hands come out to third, standing climb. 20 seconds here. Again, everything stays the same. Speed, resistance, level of intensity. Back in the saddle for 20. Stay with it. Last time, increase that resistance. Back up for 20, standing run. Cadence still around 75. Legs are feeling it. Keep pushing. Hands come out to third. Keep it up. Try not to slow down. This should be challenging. Finish it in the saddle. Don't touch that resistance quite yet. All right. Decrease your resistance a little. Grab some water. Just have moderate resistance on the bike still. We're gonna do some sprints on a hill. So what we'll do, when I say we'll start, we'll do 30 seconds sprint, that's all out, fast as you can go on a hill, so still with a lot of resistance. Then we'll do 20 seconds slow, catch your breath. We're gonna do 3 minutes of that cycle. The whole time we're gonna be working with the same resistance, working at a level intensity 8. So, I'll talk you through it as we go if that didn't make much sense. Hopefully it did. Moderate resistance on the bike. Should feel like you're going up a pretty steep incline. And then we'll start in just a minute. All right, 30 seconds, fast as you can go. Start now. It's important you have enough resistance on the bike. If at any point you feel like the pedals are moving faster than your feet, increase your resistance. Stay with it. 10 seconds, go, go, go. Come on. "20 seconds slow. Rest, catch your breath. All right. Keep track of how fast you're going if you've got a computer on your bike. Try to match that again. 30 seconds, all out, go. Again, we're not touching that resistance for this segment. We're just trying to match that first speed each time for your all outs. This is work. Dig in. Slide to the back of the saddle. Both legs are fully engaged. Come on. 20 seconds slow. Whew. How are you feeling? All right. You ready? Good. 30 seconds all out, go. Come on, you can do it. Legs are strong. Keep going, halfway. Keep going. Slow. Whew. Wow. That was the best 3 minutes. Let's decrease that resistance. Drink some water. All right. We're not going into a recovery. Not taking more than a couple seconds here. We're gonna come back up out of the saddle. Moderate resistance on the bike before you do. Come on up for a standing climb. We're gonna be increasing our resistance 2 more times. In the interim, whenever we're increasing our resistance, we're gonna do a couple jumps to help ease us into that new resistance, that heavier weight on the bike. So we're starting at a level 8. Cadence should be around 70 to 75. Turn for a couple more seconds. Take a couple breaths. Back in the saddle. Add on some more resistance, coming up to a level 9 intensity. Start your jumps. You can either match me or jump at your own pace. Whatever you're comfortable with. If you're newer to jumps, you probably want to go a little bit slower. And if you've been doing this for a while, that's okay. Focus on control and smooth transitions in and out of the saddle. Last jump, stay up. Hands come out to third. Level 9 intensity. We've got some pretty heavy resistance on the bike. Try to keep your cadence between 65 and 70. If you can go over 70, add on a little more resistance. Even though our hands are out toward the end of the bike, you should be keeping your weight centered over your legs. Hands are light on the handlebars. All right, last time, back in the saddle. Heavy resistance on the bike, coming up to a level 10 intensity. Being in the saddle right now should feel really uncomfortable. So we're gonna come up for some jumps. And then we'll finish out of the saddle. This is our steepest climb of the day. There was something in the air that night, and it never felt so right as when last jump. Hands come out to third. Come on, dig deep. Legs are strong. So you can do this. Keep going. Check your form. Make adjustments where you need to. Shoulders should be relaxed. Breathe out any tension. Stay with it. All right. Back in the saddle. We're going to decrease our resistance a little bit. You should still have moderate resistance on the bike. We're here for a 60-second seated climb. Level of intensity should be an 8. Cadence should be between 65 and 70. Again, we're not entering a recovery. This should still be challenging. Drink water as you go. Couldn't have an 80's red without Madonna. Keep going. We're gonna come up for a couple jumps. About 8 if you're matching me. And we'll be back out of the saddle for a little bit after these jumps. Focus on alternating your leading leg with each jump. So if I'm starting on my right, my next jump is going to be on my left. Power is coming from your legs. Control is coming from your core. After your 8th jump, you're going to stay up. Hands are in first, standing run. Bring your cadence up to around 75 if you can. Resistance stays where it is. Still working around a level 8 intensity. It's just a little easier out of the saddle, which is why we're picking up our pace. All right, back in the saddle, increase that resistance just slightly. Sled all the way to the back of the saddle. 60 seconds climbing. Should be around a level 9 intensity. Check your feet for a minute. I participated in a class recently and noticed that a lot of people had their toes pointed when they were in the saddle working with heavy resistance. I know I've been guilty of doing that before. So let's be mindful of that together. Feet should be nice and flat when you're in the saddle, even when your leg is fully extended down. Cadence at 65 should be a struggle. Got heavy resistance on the bike. 10 seconds. We're gonna come up for 8 more jumps. Finish in a standing run. All right, go ahead, do those jumps. Keep going. We've got 2 more. All right, I think that was 8. After you're done with your last jump, you're gonna stay out of the saddle till the end. Hands are in first. Light on the handlebars. Try to keep your cadence between 65 and 70. We're working at a level 9 intensity, so this should be difficult. If it isn't, increase your pace. Increase your cadence. You know what to do. All right, back in the saddle, we're gonna drop a little bit of that resistance again, grab some water. We've got a roughly 3-minute seated climb. 3 minutes. Starting at a level 8 intensity. We're only gonna add on resistance once. So if you're one of those people who kind of hang back in the front because you don't know how much you're capable of, just know you're only gonna increase your resistance one time on this hill. So if you have to, err on the side of thinking you're stronger than you may truly be today. That's okay. And if you can't keep your cadence quite where I give you as a guide, that's okay. That said, we've got moderate resistance on the bike. Cadence should be around 65 to 70. Again, check your form, close your eyes for a second, scan your body. Make adjustments wherever you feel you need to. And stay with it. Remember why you chose to work out in the first place, what you want to get out of it, and how good you're going to feel after you walk away from this 30-minute ride. Drink water as you need to. About 20 seconds until we increase our resistance. This is our only time for the song. Gear up. Come up for a couple jumps if you want to. You know, 3 minutes in the saddle can be a little bit long and uncomfortable if you're newer to indoor cycling. We're up to a level 9 intensity. Heavy resistance on the bike. Cadence between 60 and 65 should be challenging. If it isn't, if you don't feel like you're on a steep hill, add on some more resistance. Legs are working with the bike, pulling the pedals back and up. It's okay if your legs are feeling tired. Push through it anyway. All right. Take off some resistance on the bike. Should still have mild to moderate resistance, coming down to a level 7. We're gonna come up for about 50 seconds standing run. Cadence should be 75 to 80. Keep going. 15 seconds left here. Keep your cadence where it is. We're gonna go into some more jumps on a hill. So let's go ahead, add on some more resistance, coming up to a level 8 intensity. Come up for 30 seconds of jumps. Again, match me if you want to, or go faster or slower. Just focus on controlled movement and alternate that leading leg with each jump. Last jump. Stay standing, hands are in first. Cadence should be 70 to 75. Got moderate to heavy resistance on the bike. Keep going. We're gonna add on a little more resistance. Same thing, 30 seconds of jumps. Working at a level 9 intensity. You got heavy resistance on the bike. They should feel challenging. Last jump. Stay up to the end. All right, guys, back in the saddle, decrease that resistance. Starting with moderate resistance on the bike. We've got like 2.5 minutes left before we start cooling down. So I know you're probably feeling tired. That's okay, I am too. Let's make these last couple minutes really count though, okay? So we're gonna start in a seated climb, level 8 intensity, so that's moderate to heavyish resistance on the bike. Cadence around 70 to 75 should be challenging. We're gonna be here for just a couple more seconds, and then we're gonna go into some more of our fast, slow sequences. We'll do 20 seconds all out, fast as you can, followed by 10 seconds slow. Repeating that until it's time to cool down. It's about 2 minutes at this point. All right, you ready? Let's add on a little more resistance between the level 8 and level 9 intensity. 20 seconds all out, go. Come on, fast as you can. This is your last chance to really work hard today. Keep going. Ten seconds slow. Whew. 20 seconds all out, go. We're not doing anything more with our resistance. Staying where it is. Come on, what you put in is what you're gonna get out. Legs are burning. Breathing is labored. 10 seconds slow. Whew. All right. 20 seconds all out, go. Come on. Push it. Don't leave anything in the tank, come on. Five seconds. Slow. All right. I'm feeling it too. Let's stay with it together to the end. 20 seconds, go. Last one. Come on. You're almost there. Let's go, let's go. Break away. Done. Whew. Holy cow. Decrease our resistance. Whew. Great job. Finish your water. Wow. Nice work. We just worked hard. You did great. Take some more resistance off your bike. We're gonna just stay here for a couple seconds. Focus on your breathing. Nice work today. I have to say, I enjoyed this 80s music. I don't listen to it a lot. I wasn't alive for the first half of the 80s, but it was good. Let me know what you thought. Drop a comment. I'd also appreciate it if you like this video before you go, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Let's take off some more resistance. Sitting up nice and tall, we'll end the way we started with 3 deep breaths. As you inhale, shoulders come up to the ears. Release as you exhale. Second deep breath in. And third breath. Release all the tension out of your shoulders and neck as you exhale. Thank you for joining me today. If you want to, I've got a couple stretching videos. Probably not a bad idea to do one of those at this point. We just worked really hard. Thank you for riding with me today, and I hope to see you again soon.